Rolling. Good evening and welcome to this special interview at the White House Oval Office with the President, one-on-one interview. Thank you, Mr. President. Good evening. It's a pleasure to have this opportunity to speak to you.
How do they get that damn thing in there anyway?
Mr. President.
Oh, hi. Ask away.
Mr. President, the American people are quite intrigued with your past. Can you please elaborate a little bit on your childhood and what led you to want to become President of the United States?
Well, my childhood started out as a child, and then I grew up. And then one day I was sitting on the corner with one of my friends, Alfredo, and it was one of his down days. He wasn't selling too much dope, and he said, hey man, what are you going to do for the rest of your life? And I said, shit if I know. Hey, you can work for me or you can run for president of the United States. I said, shit, I'll run for president. Here I am.
That's quite a story, Mr. President.
Yeah, it really is.
Next question. American people want to know, favorite food?
Whatever I got the munchies for at the time.
Favorite color?
Red.
And favorite ice cream flavor?
Guacamole. Reminds me of my mother.
Very interesting, Mr. President.
I thought so.
The next question. We seem to have a lot of controversy with several countries, and at any time there could be the threat of war, on top of the involvement we already have with several countries as it is.
I agree.
What is your opinion or your take or any plans in the future towards trying to make peace and reestablish our great connections with many of the countries?
I look at it this way. They can have war all they want. We're just not going to show up. We won't be there. They'll have to fight with themselves. That's it. If you don't show up, it's really hard to have a war. I'm not going to put anybody's life on the line for what? Oil? As far as I'm concerned, the oil companies can shove it up their friggin' asses. Oil shouldn't be more than $2 a gallon. Should be less than $2 a gallon. Should be more like 69 cents. 69 is my favorite number. Hello, I'm low.
I see. Well, next question. And
Yeah,
speaking of energy source, the whole thing that was kind of brought into the media and supported by people like Al Gore, this whole wind energy and just alternative sources for fuel and global warming, and what's your take on both of these?
I'm all for it.
Can you elaborate further, sir?
I'm completely for it.
Thank you, sir.
Yes.
Do you have a stance on the current economy? Are you happy with where it's?
I love our economy. Most Americans don't understand that this is America.
Anything else, Mr. President?
Nope.
All right, well, that concludes our interview for this night. And I want to thank you, Mr. President, for this amazing opportunity and your time this evening.
I'm sure you do.
Do you have any concluding remarks for the American people?
Thank you very much.
And thank you. Good night, sir.